So I decided to get a privacy phone. I looked at a few different models, like the Up phone, which is $839, the Above phone, which is $1,249, the Brax 3, currently $399 and sold out, and I could de-Google the phone myself on a Pixel, and well, a couple of these phones got some good reviews. The Brax phone and the Above phone both got some positive reviews from Business Reform. The guy that hosts that, Dr. John Padfield, has some good things to say about him. But the Brax 3 was sold out, and I wound up going with the Google Pixel and de-Googling it myself. I got a Pixel 8 Pro, and it only cost me $219, and the process for which I de-Googled it was very well. It worked my first time through. I had to watch a few videos on it and learn it, but it all went smooth. My primary source was from Naomi Brockwell. She's got a video on de-Googling phones and installing Graphene, which is very comprehensive. And there's a video by a guy named goes by Mental Outlaw, and that filled in all the gaps I needed. Between the two of them, I went to the library, had the cord set up, and it took me less than an hour. So $219 plus $20 worth of cables and an hour's worth of my time at the library, and my phone is de-Googled. The Above phone offers the same model, the Pixel 8 Pro, with Graphene in it, and they're charging $1,249. Now, I probably would have a quicker time learning things if I had all their staff to call, but it's essentially the same thing. The hardware, the software, same thing as what I would get there, and it was what, $1,000 less. Okay, so I've got my profile here, primary profile. I go into settings, system, users, and I've set up several profiles here. Try Google first. Tells you what it will and will not allow. What I like is having my phone off, so that when I'm watching a video or something, it doesn't disturb me with a phone call. Switch to Google. Enter my PIN. I got Google apps. There's Ling, a language app, Messenger, a mute button so that I don't have to listen to commercials when I'm watching Chrome, and a couple of games. When I'm done, swipe down to the bottom here. I can hit profiles, and it gives me the other profiles. I can hit this button to end session right here, which would bring me back to my home profile. I can turn the phone off, restart it. There's a button here for emergency or lockdown. Now, I don't know what the emergency button and lockdown buttons do. Somebody knows, you can tell me in the comments. But again, so let's go profiles, switch to my work profile. Another PIN code. Alright, so this is specifically set up because my boss wants me to have an app to connect to the vehicles I'm driving. I'm a professional driver. So I created the private space to make sure this was all locked down. And bam, I've got the app for work. And when I'm at work, I can use it. I can have my vehicle logs, my driving logs, my pre-trip and post-trip and all this sort of stuff done. And then when I'm done with their app, I can come back here, I can lock it, and that app is turned off. It's no longer looking at me when I'm not looking at it. End session. That's a picture of me on one Halloween. Scrambled numbers, so that when you're logging in, people can't see over your shoulder and figure out what your passkeys are. So I'm going to create a new profile specifically to download VoIP apps. I want a voice over internet protocol. Call this VoIP. I want to try different VoIP apps to know which ones work and which ones don't. Bang. I don't want it running in the background. I don't want to turn on voice and text. I'm just going to be just trying out different VoIP apps. Set up now. Switching to VoIP. Next. Location services, I want them off. Next. Create a PIN. Re-enter the PIN. I do not want fingerprints for that. Store app and data. Skip. All set up. Now, I'm told MySudo is a really good VoIP app, but you can't use that on a de-Googled phone. Anybody have any suggestions as to what to try? I'm all open to it.